What I have to teach you this week is important because number one, it's going to keep you from looking stupid, and number two, it's a question you're going to get from clients quite a bit. Hi, I'm Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com and the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. This is something that comes up so frequently, and it's one of my little pet peeves. It drives me up the wall, and it came out in a newspaper the other day, so I want to share it with you. And what happened was the newspaper, they did a story on somebody accused of some kind of child sex crime. I don't know exactly what it was. I didn't read the original story. But what happened was readers went online to our court website, our county court website, to see what ended up happening with this guy. And they discovered the charges were dismissed. And they were outraged, so they contact the reporter and they ask, why were these charges dismissed? What's going on here? Now, here's where the problem lies, is people who know a little bit. They know just enough that they think they know what they're doing. And so, for example, as you probably know, hopefully know, the county has two different levels of court systems. They have a lower court system, sometimes called a municipal court system, and an upper court system, a superior court or a common pleas court. And the lower court system handles lower level offenses, traffic offenses, maybe small claims court, misdemeanor crimes is what it covers. And then the upper court, the common pleas court, will cover the more serious crimes like rape, robbery, burglary, those types of things. So what people did was they went online and they looked in the municipal or lower court system and found that this person was charged with whatever it was, and the charges were dismissed. And here's what it is. A lot of times if someone is brought in the middle of the night, they're brought into the lower court system because that's open 24 hours a day to process all the minor things that go on. Well, serious crimes that are committed during the night, people are brought in there because that's the only place, that's the only court that's open. They're charged, and then they're brought over to county lockup for holding. So what happens, though, in the lower court is the first time that comes before a judge, those charges are dismissed, and that's what goes into the record, and that's what people see, not realizing that there's an upper court, a superior court, a common pleas court, where the more serious things are handled. So what they don't understand is that the charge is not just dismissed. The charge is dismissed for future indictment. And in some places, that literally means the person, the officer filing charges, the prosecuting attorney, will take the paperwork across the hall after the charges are dismissed and refile them in the upper court. So the charges are dismissed from lower court for future indictment, which is in some cases literally 3, 4, 5 minutes later, the charges are filed again. And the people on the street don't understand this process. Now, why it's important for you is because if you're doing background checks and you come across something that you see as dismissed, don't necessarily take it as dismissed. Really look closely and see if it's dismissed for future indictment. Sometimes it's called DFI, dismissed for future indictment. You need to know this so you don't look foolish or make a costly mistake. But the other thing is, you're going to have people who call you who know just enough to say, hey, I saw, I'm looking for somebody, or I'm doing a background check and I saw it was dismissed, but I want to see if there's something else. And you as an investigator should be able to go in and see specifically what else was, if these charges were refiled or if they were truly dismissed and those types of things. So you need to know exactly what it means when things are dismissed for future indictment and how to handle that. This is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.